Alright guys, and we're back. Sorry about that. My phone went flying. My handle broke on my thing, the little rubber piece that's here. So my camera went flying.
We got bailed out. We got sold out. Banks got bailed out. We got sold out. Banksters 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 got bailed out. We got bailed out. Banksters got bailed out. We got sold out.
Some of the people are leaving the bank.
We got sold out.
They paid.
We got sold out. Banksters got bailed out. We got sold out. Banksters got bailed out. We got sold out. Banksters got bailed out. We got sold out. Banksters got bailed out.
So what do you do? Tell everybody to leave?
Sold out.
Well, yeah, we wanted to see if I had a bank card. So they couldn't arrest me.
Okay. So I wonder if they are going to make a arrest. Anyway, we're here for these 4 different people. We're going to check out the...
We got sold out. Banks got bailed out. We got sold out. Banks got bailed out. We got
It looks like this guy Jim Foley. He seems to be behind a lot of it. If you want to call and complain, you can call Jim Foley up at 510-446-5194. And he works here in downtown Berkeley for Wells Fargo Incorporated. So
we got sold
I call on behalf of one of the 4 people that are listed here. And let Wells Fargo know how you feel about illegal foreclosures. Alright, folks, give me a second here. I gotta get up and I want to put my monopod away. Which is the second monopod I've been through.
We got sold out. We got sold out.
Stop foreclosure. Stop
I
foreclosure.
just bought one of these stupid holders and
Stop
the
the
rubber thing just blew right out.
1%. Stop
Looks like a cop, it's
foreclosure.
$25 down the drain.
Stop the 1%.
Stop foreclosure. Stop the 1%. Stop foreclosure. Stop the 1%. Stop foreclosure.
We got more Berkeley cops showing up on the scene here.
Stop the 1%. Stop foreclosure. Stop the 1%.
Stop foreclosure. Stop the 1%.
Now it looks like we got more police than we do demonstrators.
Stop the 1%. Stop foreclosure. 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 Stop the 1%. Stop foreclosure.
There's a couple people inside. It doesn't look like they're being detained.
What y'all doing here?
It's a foreclosure defense for these poor people that are on their list that are getting kicked out of their houses because of Wells Fargo.
Why?
There's different
So
reasons.
this is a bad bank to put your money in?
Definitely.
Okay.
Bankers are greedy. They're trying to steal that gentleman's home right there.
Right, I need to take my money off this bank then. I just got it.
You should put it in a credit union.
Credit union.
Credit
They get
union.
more interest also.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. So these demonstrations do accomplish things, folks. So everything's a little shaky right now because I'm doing it by hand. I don't have my
This loan
monopod.
right here and now.
Yeah, I did already.
They're going to talk to them. They're negotiating with them.
Oh, they are. Well,
All right.
All right. Yay! So they're going to renegotiate with that gentleman,
Negotiate with them.
right?
Right on.
Yeehaw.
Yeah, man.
Banks
We're
got
winning.
bailed out, we got sold out. Banks got 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 bailed out, we got sold out. We got
That lady, she just ran away.
This is a really good idea, by the way.
Yeah, it's important the rest of America see this. You know, this may be berserkly, but
I don't know if I'm going to talk. There's like, how many, 12 copies? Hey, guys, we almost have like a 1-to-1.
That's all right.
Now there's Cynthia. Nice to meet you. Ryan, nice to meet you.
What a day, what a day.
So they're talking at least.
Yeah, the people with the mortgages are getting to talk to the manager, and the other people are getting threatened with arrest and didn't do anything wrong. Nobody even asked me to leave the bank at all, ever.
Same here.
So I don't know what they're threatened about. But there was.
The mortgage you were mentioning? Are you one of the mortgage?
Oh yeah, I am. It's a different bank. Fifth Third Bank. They're in Cincinnati. Yeah, but if you can ever help me by sending some emails to this one guy that's doing the same shit. Yeah.
I need to give you
Yeah. Are you on the list with this? Okay, so yeah.
If anyone shares, well, you need to sign it.
Stop foreclosure, save our home. Stop foreclosure, save our home. Stop foreclosure, save our home. Stop foreclosure, save our home.
The people that stick together.
Save our home. Stop foreclosure, save our home. Stop foreclosure, save our home. Stop foreclosure, save our home. Banks got bailed out, we got sold out. 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 Banks got bailed out, we got sold out.
I know.
Banks got bailed out.
Are you kidding?
Correct action. Oh,
Banks got
It
bailed
does on
out.
these kind of things. You know, these should be going on almost every day.
that's what I was just telling them. If they'll give us the list of names, I live here in town. We're coming down every week.
Banks got bailed out, we got sold out. Banks got bailed out, we got sold out. Banks got bailed out, we
Hey, do me a
got
favor.
sold out.
Stick this in the back
Banks
here.
got bailed out, we got
Sucker
sold
bug.
out. Banks got bailed out,
We got sold out.
Banks got bailed out,
We got sold out.
Banks got bailed out,
We got
Not a scene.
Banks got bailed out. And we got sold out. Banks got bailed out.
Sorry for the shaky hand, folks. I'm just talking to my audience.
And we got sold out. Banks got bailed out. We got sold out. Banks got bailed
Yeah,
out. We got sold out. Banks got bailed 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 out.
Oh, for the crowd? Okay, I'm going to tell you the story what happened. Can we all listen to Lana? I'm going to tell you the story what happened to me. May my mother rest in peace. My mother has some property on 2100 Market Street.
Thank you.
And what she did, she had it gutted out. Blueprints, the whole nine. Sprinklers, new wiring, new floor, granite table, countertops, refrigerator, stoves, you name it, to run a restaurant. So November the 28th, I went and made a payment. I went and made a payment for $9,434. Union Bank went in 11:30 and filed a receiver on me and said that he had personally served my mother. That's what the process server said. But my mother passed March 16th. How can you do that? So, to make a long story short, there is somebody here in the Bay Area that wants my mother's building. And I went in my mother's building and I got a trespassing. Now, I broke the window that she put in. So, I got a trespassing for that. So now I'm still going through it. Now, they want to charge me for the receiver when they supposedly had served my mother. But see, the real thing was, they say they personally served my mother, but who they was really trying to get was my mother. You know, because you taking advantage of the senior citizens. Right. And at that time, that's what they were trying to do with my mother, because they said they personally had served her. So anyway, that's what I'm going through, you know. But I'd be darned if they gonna pencil whoop my mother. My mother's gonna rest in peace. And that's what I gotta say. 2100 Market, King Gumbo's Inn. And then you know down there is gentrification. Everything changed. They want it. Gentrification. Crime spot. Crime. Everything brand new. Everything brand new. Brand new wires, granite tops, the sprinkler, brand new stove, refrigerator, all what it takes.
Brand new people. They want to get all the people out and bring in brand new people.
Anyway, that's where it's at. So now they want to take the building, my mama's stove, refrigerator, and everything else. How about that one? So that's what I'm going through. With Union Bank. Union Bank.
So Wells Fargo has been the least willing of all of the banks.
Well, that's a matter of opinion. All right. I ain't gonna go there.
Let's hear from Yvonne now.
Yeah, well, actually,
We just don't want to tie all of them wrong.
because as Bill said, one of the banks that we've dealt with more often than, we're not just treating that, is Wells Fargo. And Wells Fargo has not cooperated at all. We have several homeowners that their homes are in jeopardy. We've done actions and we get no response. They have not complied at all. The other issue is that the Attorney General that their bill that they passed, Wells Fargo signed on to it, but they're not complying with the Attorney General agreement that they had. We've had success with Bank of America, but Wells Fargo, that's not, we haven't had. It's interesting too that today we've done several of these actions, and this is the first time we've had an entourage of police. This is police, so maybe that's the difference. In Oakland, we've dealt with the police, but it's been a little bit different. So it's a lesson to be learned, whatever reason that is. But I personally got involved with ACE because my sister's home was in jeopardy. Her first mortgage was with One West, and we started early trying to get her home modified, and they kept refusing. We tried, and they kept losing paperwork, and they were sending us through all the stuff that the Attorney General's agreement is supposed to address, the dual tracking, all of those kind of things, and we went through it. We finally kind of hooked up with ACE, and with people power and people behind us and doing actions, we were able to finally get them to modify her first mortgage. Her second mortgage was with Bank of America. Bank of America complied with the Attorney General's agreement, and actually they forgave her second mortgage, so she's free and clear. So, and yes, and so what we ask people to do is come out and support and help each other, because the resources are there. The banks know what to do, but they refuse to make it easy on the homeowners, and we're trying. That's what we're here today, to try to get them to help the homeowners. We're not asking for anything special. We're just asking for what they agreed to do.
And what we really want people to know is that this works. There's more than 50 people who've gotten modifications this year, working together with other foreclosure victims to pressure their banks. Some of them have been turned down for 3 years, over 3 or 4 times. And one woman that was turned down for 3 years got a modification, a reduction in her principal of about $270,000, and her payment went down to $250. Really, yeah. So this is real successful, and the more people that do it, the more successful it's going to be.
It's getting cold. I'm cold too. That's what I brought a sweater for. We'll be here 15 more minutes. Won't be here much longer. Remember I said at the beginning of the live stream, I said it's important that you dress appropriately for the weather. Right? That's why I bring a sweater along, and that's why I have a liner in my coat and shit. The trench usually works best. That's why journalists prefer trench coats 3-to-1 over any other kind of coat. So I think we're going to have one more speaker, maybe.
So I just want to make a general announcement. The love of my life, Gigi, she's being foreclosed since 2007, and her birthday is this Monday, and we're having a party.
Happy birthday.
She's been fighting foreclosure since 2007. She's still at her house, and we're having a party. Everybody's invited. We're going to do acoustic music from 2 to 7. I have a jazz band. We'll start the jazz band at 4, and it's 1415, which is sort of this area code for San Francisco, 1415 Allman Street. And you can talk to me or Gigi right over there. Allman Brothers, A-L-L-M-A-N. And it's this Sunday.
And that's Gigi over here. Lady with the
area code is it's open.
in the middle of the picture.
1415 Allman Street. Okay. A-L-L-M-A-N Street. Everybody's invited. Tell your friends.
Yeah, what is it?
It's this Sunday.
This Sunday, okay.
Yeah.
Party Sunday.
Party. You got it.
We do have a few officers out here, but the scene looks very peaceful, and it doesn't look like anything's going to happen. And we're only a few people here. We're maybe 24 at the very most. But this was a successful action, and the fact that the bank has decided to renegotiate with some of the people in foreclosure here. So these demonstrations are powerful, and if you're considering on doing one in your area, we highly encourage this. The foreclosure list is generally available at the property manager's office at your local municipality.
So anyway, I wanted to live in the Bay Area. I lived in Sacramento, and the big boom of the 2005, and all my bank accounts were going down because I worked all my life and my 401k was like disappearing. So I wanted to move here. So I sold a house, which was probably crazy, but I didn't know it at the time, and got a really nice place in Oakland, but in 2005. But they screwed me from the very beginning. They did everything wrong. I put out over $200,000. I have no more money. All I get is my Social Security, a little bit of a pension. I can't afford anything. But I've been here for 5 years. They have not got rid of me. I had a lawyer for a while, but I can't afford him anymore. So now I'm in pro per. I won a little court case, not one, but they put it off another month. But we're trying to do, when the sheriff is going to come and try to take my house, we want everybody in front of my house, because I don't know what else to do. I mean, we're trying to fight it in court, and the judge actually in Oakland seems like a pretty good guy, but I don't know if he's going to afford. They've never made a deal with me. This is U.S. Bank, this is Chevy Chase Bank, it's what's it called, one other bank, and who knows who owns the note? They might not even know. They might not even know. They keep fighting over who, I don't know who owns it. So anyway, but they won't make a deal with me, ever. They won't make any deal. They won't even talk to me. They say they're going to send me paper, and they never do. So, I mean, I've been fighting them for 5 years, and I'm just keeping up the fight, and we all need to stick together for each other's fights. We'll win if we do that. So that's what I'm doing. What's that?
Well, I can't help the lighting. It's getting dark out here,
I
dude.
had to leave 5 years ago.
But she's still there.
I'm still there. I've been foreclosed now for 5 years. I won't leave, and they keep trying to do this and that. And I had a lawyer for a while, but God, he took every penny I had, so I had to give up and just be pro per. In other words, I represent myself now. And I had a judge last Thursday say, "What's wrong with U.S. Bank? What are you doing here? You didn't even have a motion," and kicked it out of court for another month. So I mean, banks don't know what they're doing. They don't even know. I don't know if they have. Who has the note? It's probably overseas. It's probably in Europe somewhere. I have no idea. So that's the plan. I'm not leaving.
Good for you.
Banks got bailed out.
We got sold out.
Banks got bailed out.
We got sold out.
Banks got bailed out.
We got sold out.
Banks got bailed out.
We got sold out. We got sold out. We got
And there are little police escorts left.
We got sold out. Banks got bailed out. 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 We got sold out. Fuck the banks. Fuck the banks.
Okay, you guys.
Fuck the banks, fuck the banks. Okay.
I like that one.
Okay, everyone. I wanted to introduce Gloria, and she's going to tell her story because she's one of the homeowners that we were here to address her needs right now. So, Gloria, go
Gloria
ahead.
Woods.
Okay, what happened in the bank there?
Gloria, can you speak up?
The bank manager faxed this sheet to Mr. Foley, and we got a confirmation from him. But the banks locally can't do anything to help homeowners. They have to call in a certain place to get help. So hopefully something will come from what we did here today.
Usually that's what we try to do because we know most of the time they'll tell us locally this branch can't help them, but we ask them to put us in contact with someone that can do something, and that's also we need you guys to make some more calls, and then we're going to talk to Cornell after that, but we want to call and then he'll talk and then we'll call again. So guys don't mind if you can get on your cell phones and make another call.
Yeah, sure. The other people online call too. 510-446-5194. So if you're out there online and you have a few minutes, just call in and then ask Jim Foley to renegotiate Gloria Woods, Carnell and Dion Moore, Jill Davis, and Galen Hudson. And these are the people that were here. You can see it here on the live stream. So the number.
Raise my voice a little bit now. I just want to share just one final thought, just on the general spirit
us all being here. I think everybody knows. I just want to emphasize that while in this type of situation, that women are overrepresented, that minorities are overrepresented, that people with disabilities are overrepresented. This is a policy and a mentality that is focused towards all of us as a people, all of us as human beings. I spoke a little bit about it in terms of my experience as a member of the black community, but I think just also as members of the human community, I think it's very important for us to remember where the actual desperation and where the actual deficit lies. If this was a marketing strategy that really represented abundance, there would not be this type of desperation to impart this type of stress on individuals. This stress is really only to keep individuals in the market. It's really only to try to drum up a customer base. As twisted as it is and as depraved as it isn't our depravity. It isn't our sickness. And every time that we respond to this, we not only heal ourselves, but we also demonstrate to those who can see us that it is us who have the power to heal. We have the power to heal this situation, even if they'll most likely try to continue this as long as they can. But even if they try, every day that we come out here and every day that we come together, every time we look each other in the eye and tell the truth, it affects us less and less, and they're able to hurt us less and less. And that's a spiritual victory before it's a financial victory, but the financial numbers always follow the spirit of things.
Very good.
Right.
Well said.
Well, my name is Cornell Moore, and I've been fighting with Wells Fargo to try to keep our home for 2.5 years. I worked out there at the Numi plant in Fremont. They closed down. Prior to the Numi plant closing down, we called Wells Fargo and said, look, the company's getting ready to close. What can you do for us? And at that time, Obama had put in place some fundings and stuff that's supposed to be made available for people whose jobs were, say, moved to a different company, country and stuff like that. So when we called Wells Fargo said they haven't heard anything like this. They don't know anything about this. And, this time kept going on. So now 2.5 years later, even though we keep trying to send in all that paperwork, if you're talking about a waste, it's a waste of trees for us to keep sending all this same documentation in to try to get a modification. So after 2.5 years, we send in documentation. They come back and say, now that the loan, you haven't made a payment on the loan, this large amount, $70,000 or so dollars, it's hard to crunch in your numbers to use to help modify you. But it's them that's taking 2.5 years to get us modified. We're not the one holding back the bank. It's the bank holding us back from trying to, modify our loan. So, and the sad thing for me truly is that the way I see it as just a everyday consumer is the banks, they get money by foreclosing on our homes. So they get to write off that loan as a bad loan. Then they turn around and sell your home for less than what they're willing to even give us a chance to make rent, not to make rent, but to make a mortgage payment on. So it's a win-win for the banks. Who's out there to help us when it's a win-win for them? Now I know the Sergeant General or whatever, who that was, posted went and got this large sum of money from the banks that's supposed to help us. But to be honest, when I called the banks about that, they say, no, you got to call your lender. Call the lender. Okay, now there's supposed to be some money made available to help bail us out. Additional money, again, to help bail us out. Wells Fargo said, well, only if this money is only made available if your loan is made by Wells Fargo. Now, if it's a lender, if they only monitoring it or what's servicing the loan, then that money's not made available to us. Help me, as far as I'm just saying, help us everyday consumers try to understand this mess that is made. It's just unfair. We didn't get in our home to lose our home. It's supposed to be the American dream, but the banks are really, making this more than what it really needs to be. They have the numbers. They can crunch the numbers. They can make the loans. We can keep our homes. It's that simple. It's really that simple.
They give you a principal reduction, the numbers will work out just fine.
That's right. They get principal reduction, put the money on the tail end, a forbearance. There's other banks doing it. the question becomes, why isn't Wells Fargo doing it? You know, Chase has did some. I've even heard Bank of America has done some of their customers this thing.
Yes.
So again, what is it that Wells Fargo is not willing to make these concessions so people can keep their homes?
What did you start today or this week on Monday?
I just started a job, you know, thank God I just got a job. So, you know, hopefully those numbers will allow us to keep our home. My home is supposed to be going up for sale on the 15th. But now again, you know, it's the timing thing. They can say, well, you didn't get your documentation in time, so we're gonna sell your home from underneath it, even though you have a job. It's just a sad situation altogether. But I want to thank Ace and everybody for coming out and really pulling us together and showing us how to fight as a common people for our own rights. Thank you.
Thank you.
My name is Carnell, and that's Carnell. Last name is Moore, Moore. For the last thing, in my family alone, there are 7 members that bank with Wells Fargo. My brother, my sister, my mom, my aunt, my cousin, even my own daughter, my wife. So all of them. And I told the bank owner in there, truly, if we could really rally together and pull our money out of Wells Fargo and start to send a message, the domino effect message, we're not going to bank with you if you're going to rip us off like this. And that's what, truly, in my opinion, that's what people need to really do. Pull their money out, let them feel the crunch, let them start laying off some of their workers and see how they feel about that. Thank you.
Banks got bailed out, we got sold out. Banks got bailed out, we got sold out.
So there you have it, folks.
Got bailed out, we got sold out.
Occupy Oakland Foreclosure Defense here,
We got sold out.
downtown Berkeley. So we had all our speakers here. Let me see if there's anybody else that's going to be speaking. And do make that call to.
Call it a wrap.
Yeah, we're going to wrap it up here in just a second. So let me give you that number one more time. That's 510-546-5194. And that's Jim Foley. That's the gentleman who you'd like to talk to. So do stay tuned for our next live stream. That'll be on Sunday at 1 p.m. from One Market Plaza in San Francisco. We'll be covering the Keystone XL demonstration. So thanks a lot for watching, and do follow me on Ustream, and I'll be back soon. Bye-bye.